Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the 1992 Stratos Rehab project. Today, we're working on this gel coat that we finally figured out how to fix, so y'all stick around. Okay, we made a mistake. No, we didn't. I made a mistake. It's clear now that my calculations for the MEKP, the first day we put it down, were not correct. I was shooting for 1%. I went back and redid my math, switched over to milliliters instead of dealing with drops and cups and ounces, and got accurate. And when I put this stuff down, it is the way it's supposed to be. This is incredibly hard. It's been on a few days. I just was waiting just to make sure. We still have some areas inside the cap here in the moon dust that I didn't strip and recoat. That's what we're going to be working on today. First thing we're doing is pulling the tape. We're going to wipe the entire boat down, get rid of all of the wax, and start again. That's what Nathan and I are working on today. We may actually do some wet sanding in some areas like this just to get rid of the last little bit of brush strokes that we see, because fittings have to go on the boat in the next week. And I would rather do most of the wet sanding now, even though we may have to wet sand around stuff next week or week after. We'll have the majority of the sanding done today. So we're going to pull tape, we're going to strip, we're going to wet sand, and we're going to start putting stuff on this boat. Like, hopefully fuel tanks go in today and some other stuff. We still have a few things to do on the Z20. We put it on the lake yesterday and did some test runs. We got a few little things we want to fix to get it 100% before we completely walk away from that one and just fish it. But today's goal is here. Nathan is here already. He got here bright and early today. And Dave is on the way, so y'all stick around. That's it for today. I didn't do a whole lot, honestly. I did work on the bow hood trim pieces and the dash trim pieces, trying to get them ready for finals, priming and sanding. Dave worked on the Ranger. We're getting all the bugs worked out of it. We're fishing a tournament out of it tomorrow. And Nathan was sand the fence, wax on, wax off.
Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off.
But what he was able to do with just a first wet sand of basically 400 grit as far as we went, we got most of the marks out of the gel coat, and he was able to get it, even going up to just 400, he was able to get a shine, sort of, in a few spots. So I feel really good about that gel coat now. I was getting a little concerned. I figured out how to mix it so it actually sets up properly, and we figured out how to get it on the boat so it's not that hard to get it smooth. So we're fishing tournament tomorrow, and then Sunday I'll be back out here wet sanding. I want to wet sand the whole boat to 400 before we finish putting the color on, and then we'll touch that up probably with 600 and maybe a little higher before we put the clear and the flake in it. But I was getting concerned, and I'm no longer concerned. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.